Just spotted Margot there. There's Bun. There's a load of cardboard for the garden in a minute. One of the questions I got recently was about washing detergent. What do I use? Because, you know, try where I can to be eco and minimal on the chemicals. I mean, we'll do our best, but can't always tick the box every day. But I've started using a detergent that comes through the post called Smol, S-M-O-L. And I got it on a free trial, and I've continued with it because I am really impressed. It's very wrinkled obviously, but it's come up so white. This was a linen top that I got from eBay. I buy a lot of my things secondhand, again, just trying to be a bit eco. And it was quite yellowy, and it's come up so startlingly white. It's lovely. This is a 90 from, I think, the 40s. I need to repair it. I've got a couple of little holes because I get twisted in the night. Yeah, so this laundry detergent, the little tablets, oh, they smell amazing. Oh, they really, really smell nice, and they whiten up the whites and they get the stains out. So I might have a referral code so that you can get a free trial. If I do, I'll pop it down below. I don't think it's like one of these refer a friend, get a box for free jobbies. So, you know, I'm not on the make, but I just thought you might like to try it too. Look at the state of this.
How much more longer?
I'm coming right now. I'm just doing a little filming bit. Yeah, it's all falling to bits. These are some of my favourite pyjamas because they're so comfortable. The thing is, no one sees it, so I don't mind. Excuse me. So I don't mind. And also, you know, I've got a friend who would prefer to spend money on clothes than on a nice meal out with friends, and that's their thing. My thing is I would rather wear things to the death so I can spend my money on yarn. I know you feel me. Well, actually at the moment on the garden. Okay, let's go then.
Yep. I thought that was Bunny.
She was cuddled up with it the other day. I didn't know where Panda Wangu started and Bunny ended. So cute. I've just dropped Wilf off at his friend's house, and oh, you can't really see. How gorgeous, oh, filthy car. How gorgeous is it around here? You've got those little wild flowers there, and the hills, and the country lane. How gorgeous. Oh, I just feel very, very fortunate. Beautiful primroses on the side. And further down here, hang on, what are they? Are they anemones? I don't know what they are, but I love them. They're gorgeous. And there's bluebells there. And I've just heard a pheasant. I nearly ran over 2 pheasants on the way here. There's just so much flora and fauna in the hedgerows here. I love it. And look, parascinders. Oh, we're seeing it all today. Could you get more British? We just need a red post box. Look at that church. And then look at this. I want to live there. I am such a hopeless vlogger at the moment. I just keep forgetting to pick up my camera. I was going to do daily vlogs through April, but I just obviously don't have the brain power for it. I've just been sitting in Franca's garden. I've had a few people wondering, where is she and how is she? She's absolutely fine. The weather has not been very nice for us to sit out in the paddock, and her knees are really bad at the moment, and with the soggy ground and it being uneven, it's just not been easy for her to come and sit in the paddock. So I've just had a cup of tea with her, well, coffee, which I let go cold because I was knitting, and she was given this little crab apple tree, and she hasn't got a place for it in her garden, so I've got it. I'm going to find somewhere in my garden, and then I'll make crab apple jelly out of the crab apples when we get some and give it to her because she loves it. So that's the plan. I've never had a crab apple before. I've never made crab apple jelly before. I don't think I'll be doing it this year, because it's only a little twig. It's rain snowing, or snow raining. Ah, I love it. It means that and it's going to be doing this for the next couple of days, I can take off my gardening clothes and not put them back on for the first time in about a fortnight. I'm exaggerating because I like to exaggerate, but oh, I'm so happy. Tomorrow I'm going to stay in my pajamas all day, and I'm gonna finish my quilt. Except I've lost my sashiko thread. I've tidied it up, packed it away, and I can't remember where I packed it away. Look at that. Oh, massive snowflakes. They are huge. I like feathers. Oh, happy day. We needed rain. Everything was getting a little crispy. Right then, I am ready to go out in the garden again. This is why I haven't really been vlogging this week, despite thinking that I might. It's just that all I am doing is digging or moving soil around, or ripping out ivy and brambles from a very stubborn area. It is boring. I hate it. And Toby says that all I'm doing is huffing and puffing and moaning all the time, so that just wouldn't make a very good vlog, would it? But the sun is shining. It's gorgeous out there. It's a bit cold actually, but it is nice. So I'm just gonna get myself out there and crack on with it. I'll show you my socks because they're knitted. I realise if you're not a knitter, the statement I just made of I'll show you my socks, you'd be thinking, what on earth? You're barking. These are my socks. Look at the state of this. I'm wearing Toby's old tracksuit to garden in, but it doesn't fit, so I have to roll the top out. Look, I've got a winky. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. No, it's just fabric. Anyway, I have to roll the top over so that they stay up, and even then they fall down. But anyway, I'm not wearing nice clothes to garden. I'm stood here like that with my feet. What's that all about? These socks, some of you may remember, I dyed the yarn myself with tea and coffee and turmeric, and I had a lovely time, and I was knitting them and having a lovely time, and I'd finished the first sock, this one, and then I went to stay at Granny's house, and when we were allowed back in the summer, and realised that I'd lost this sock, and it was in the paddock, and it had been out there a couple of days, so the colour had changed. Look, you can see where that was protected because it had folded itself up like that. Yeah, so they're different colours, but other than that, they've been washed and worn, and they're holding their colour very well. I would say they're very colour fast. It's just that this one had been out in blazing sun for a day and a half, and then pouring rain. It was sunny during the day and pouring rain at night, so it got completely baked and washed. The pattern is the oh my goodness, I've forgotten what the pattern is. Lola. It's the Lola socks by Jules, So Sweet Violet, and all of the proceeds from the pattern sales she gave it to me to give to Bill's school, which is brilliant. And that is what contributed to us being able to get Bill's school bus. Also, the Lola socks, it was for the Strictly sock along. Let me just turn this around. Looking at my feet for so long is boring, isn't it? So Ali, Little Drops of Wonderful, has for the past few years run a Strictly sock along where you knit your socks whilst watching Strictly Come Dancing on a Saturday evening. But there's lots of cheats, so you could knit your socks if you were just thinking about who you might vote for. And so the momentum she got going with the Lola socks that helped me fundraise was amazing. And then Kelly, Lay Family Yarn, she dyed up the official Strictly sock colourway, which was this lovely yellow with pink for the toes. The pattern actually has toes, stripes, then the sock and the lace, and then the cuff and the heels were pink as well. So she gave the money from the percentage of the money from the yarn sales to Bill's bus fund as well. So I remember recording it, it must have been August last year, saying how far away we were from getting this bus and that I just couldn't see it happening for ages. And then all of a sudden, mid-November, we got the bus. Sign written, delivered, job done. I think accomplishing that is one of the things I'm most proud of in my life. I mean, aside from all the obvious things like my children. But yeah. And I was quite proud of passing my exams and getting my degree and my industry exams from back in the day. But yeah, I am really proud of that. I have to stop myself bragging. Right. Well, I'm out here, so I'll show you what's going on. It's not looking too bad. I've had quite a few fails though. My friend and pottery teacher Jo gave me these, and they don't look that happy, so I'm going to pop them on. My sweet peas aren't doing too badly, except I've had quite a few no-shows for whatever reason. Scarlet runner beans are looking lovely. Climbing cobras suddenly doing very nicely. My early bird sweet corn's popping up. My lark sweet corn it's not going so well. Look, I've got none there, none there. One in that one, two in there, two in there. My tomatoes just didn't come up, and when they did come up, this happened to them. So I'm going to try again. Granny's cornflowers have come up well. The cerinthes are starting to come up. I thought I had some honesty, but maybe not. I've got 2 white borrages. I've got a cluster of turnip greens. None of my scarlet kale came up. And I've got a feeling that's because they were all coming up and then I watered them and I just probably killed them. Under here, what we got? Oh, my baby boo pumpkins are not doing anything, nor my tagetes. I might bring them indoors. My South African squash are doing all right. Not that one though, he looks dead. This is phlox. No, evening primrose. What's this? These are from Cherie. These are my China asters. Not all of them have taken, but it'll be all right. Oh, good, finally, courgettes. I didn't think they were coming, but they are. Look, there they are. I was a bit worried because my friend gave me them as well. Potted them up, soaked them. These are tomato plants again from my friend Lou, who gave me the dahlias. I'll show you in a minute. I've got a few little straw flowers here. The golden geums are doing naff all. Hare's ear euphorbia is doing something. White sage is coming up. My mini peppers are doing nothing. My mini mint is on its way. Some geraniums arrived. My dahlias from Lou are coming along. I thought this one wasn't going to make it, but look, there we go. There's a bud. Some violas in there. Erigeron Kovinskianus in there. Some Alchemilla mollis that self-seeded into a pot, so I've rescued it. I think this is white sage that was self-seeded into a pot. These are, can't remember. My neighbour Jo gave them to me yesterday, Aubrita, and these are some sort of yellow companion plant thing she gave me as well. I took over yesterday some asters, Fricati Monch. They're purple, they've got really fine petals and a yellow middle. They're her favourite, and for some reason she didn't have any. But when she came over last year and saw mine, I said, I'll dig you up some. So I took them over, and then she gave me all those plants you've just seen down there, plus 3 hostas. Honestly, she's so generous. The cuttings I took last year, do you remember I went to my friend, I was looking after my friend's guinea pig, and while I was there, she let me take some cuttings. They're doing, whoops, oh, it's hard to show you. They're doing pretty well. Some of them are better than others, like these are a bit feeble down here, but they are doing something. And a couple of hydrangeas here, they've done all right. Oh, and Jo gave me some irises. Apparently with these, you plant them exactly at this attitude. So you plant them level in the soil. And you plant this rhizome facing the sun because it likes to bake. So that's good, isn't it? Raining again. Oh no. Oh yay. That means I can't garden and I don't have to water. Yeah. Monday morning now, and time to finish off this vlog. So, can you see that rainbow? There it is, right in the middle of my head. Look at that. I really didn't sleep very well last night. Don't know why. Anyway, I've been stitching the binding on my quilt, nearly finished. So I will show you that in the next one. About to go and take the dog for a walk and get back out and dig in the garden. Boring. Looks like it's going to rain. It's snowing in some areas of the UK. I don't think we're going to get snow here, but it is cold. So I'm going to wrap up warm. It's typical, isn't it? The pub beer gardens open today. And I know lots of people have been really looking forward to being able to gather in a pub beer garden and have something to eat. And it's so cold. Anyway, look at that rainbow. I'll see you soon.